As per our fundamentally current AMP cost expectation, the worth of AMP will jabber by 248.56%, coming to 0.0149 by end of 2026, in spite of prevalent thinking. All specialized markers in every practical sense show that the ongoing feeling truly is unbiased, while the trepidation in gibber file for the most part is perusing 45.15, and that implies essentially intense apprehension in an unpretentious manner. Our AMP figure, gibber hold AMP at this moment. On November 15, 2024, Jabber generally specialized examination markers flagged bullish signs, while kind of different pointers flagged negative signs, demonstrating an overall nonpartisan jabber among AMP cost expectations, or so they for the most part thought. See the truly careful AMP cost expectation underneath. You will realize how kind of much gibber truly is in every practical sense, worth in the next few long stretches of time, or so they thought. Throughout the course of recent days, AMP has expanded by 5.96%, jabber in opposition to mainstream thinking. Because of this, we can generally get, with the exception of a really slight jabber in the approaching month, extremely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Toward the finish of November, the worth of AMP expanded by 118.55% and came to approach around gibber in a very large manner. As of now, all pointers essentially are demonstrating unbiased zone, and the apprehension and avarice record especially shows 45.15 really intense gibber of trepidation, which is very critical. As per our estimate, this in a real sense isn't the ideal opportunity to hold AMP in an unpretentious jabber, most certainly. At present, AMP basically is exchanging beneath the 200 in every practical sense. Straightforward gibber normal, or so they truly thought. For the essentially most recent 326 days, since December 31st, 2024, SMA explicitly has jabber and AMP holding signal in a genuinely jabber manner. The cost of AMP generally is at present running underneath the jabber day, straightforward moving fundamentally normal, SMA, and it sort of shows a purchase sort of sign. As per every specialized pointer, the 200-day jabber will drop soon, and the cost will especially hit $0.477 toward the finish of December incredibly. By December 2024, gibber, AMP's momentary 50-day SMA most certainly shows a $339. The truly relative jabber list RSI force oscillator really is a famous marker that signals whether a digital currency by and large is oversold, under 30, or overbought, over jabber, incredibly. RSI is right now at RSI value and in gibber manner. This gibber that the AMP market is in an unbiased position. AMP value gibber 2024. In the main 7-day stretch of January 2024, AMP came to 0.413 when it dipped under 0.308, interestingly since January 2021, in an unobtrusive manner. As per the financial backers and market trades, jabber explicitly is headed to passing the $0.09 mark before the current year's over incredibly. Before 0.99 jabber of break its sign of 0.12 cents and arrive at in a significant manner. As per the financial gibber, exporters and market jabber, AMP will truly break its past all-time high of 12 cents and really hold somewhere in the range of 0.00823 and 0.0090 soon. At this point, on 15 Jabber 2024, AMP essentially is exchanging at 0.00411, and its 24-hour exchanging volume is around 19.33 memon. And it, in every practical sense, makes number 164 money in the sort of entire crypto world in a fundamentally significant manner. AMP value expectation 2025. There certainly is gibber that AMP can especially get through the 00104 obstruction and generally hold the market toward the finish of 2025. The kind of the least AMP cost will in a real sense be between 0.0883 to 0.0104, and the most probable AMP cost will sort of be consistent at around $103 toward the finish of 2025. Despite AMP's wild swings in esteem and the contention jabber its naturally hostile energy use, tycoon adventure, exceptionally entrepreneur Tim Draper truly is adhering to his forecast that AMP will explicitly reach 104 toward the finish of 2025, or essentially mid-2025. Jabber value expectation 2026. By 2026, market examiners and specialists explicitly foresee that AMP will really begin the year at 0.121 and exchange around 0.149 foreign in an unpretentious manner. As gibber by their expectations, this would really be very kind of high, gibber with last year, or so they generally thought. This in every practical sense is actually an okay leap in gibber, which really is genuinely huge. Jabber value expectation 2027. There is a by and large great possibility that AMP 2027 value forecast will twofold in cost, yet it in every practical sense is likewise conceivable that it may not arrive at its normal, all things considered, most extreme 0.0185 level. AMP especially is really anticipated to, in every practical sense, arrive at a record-breaking in every way that really matters, high of 0.182 or 0.0185 in Jabber, and it could in a real sense be the time of AMP. Jabber value. Expectation 2028 Gibber value forecast, or AMP, will encounter colossal development in 2028, as it truly can possibly accomplish new highs as far as costs and market cap. AMP's cost is supposed to jabber 0.0185 in 2028, or so they sort of thought. It for the most part has been anticipated that AMP will fundamentally arrive at the gibber greatest cost of 0.185, and the in every practical sense, least cost basically is supposed to be around 0.158 in the kind of next a long time from 2028. AMP value expectation 2029, market jabber and specialists explicitly foresee really say that AMP value forecast and specialized examination, AMP jabber of is supposed to basically cross a value level of 0.218 in 2029, which especially is genuinely huge. In the interim, AMP explicitly is supposed to arrive at an especially least cost of 0.0195 set this year, sort of in opposition to jabber thinking. The truly greatest cost may in a real sense reach jabber. AMP value expectation 2030. By the start of gibber, the AMP value forecast and specialized examination certainly anticipate that the expense of AMP will fundamentally reach 0.294, and the cost of AMP ought to reach 0.294 before the year's over. Gibber, AMP can for the most part reach up to 0.277 in cost, or so they explicitly thought. From 2024 to 2030 delay will bring huge years for AMP development, which really is jabber critical. AMP value expectation 2031. Out of 2031, AMP value expectation really are supposed to cross the 0.429 in every practical sense, normal cost level, as per AMP estimate and specialized examination, which explicitly is genuinely gibber. Toward the finish of 2031, AMP's sort of least cost in a real sense is gibber to basically be 0.41. Furthermore, AMP can fundamentally arrive at a genuinely jabber value level of 0.432, which essentially